Hello everyone, it's Annabella here. Today's reading is going to be an energy reading for Shin. We're just going to take a look at her current energy, get a glimpse into her career, overall just see how she's doing and what's going on with her right now. This reading was requested in the comments actually a few times over the past few weeks. She hasn't been active and I know there were news about her changing agencies. So with that said, let's get into it. And of course, since this is a celebrity reading, please remember to stay logical. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know her personally, so remember to take everything with a grain of salt. The first card we have for her is the Five of Pentacles. I know it looks a little gloomy, but honestly, it makes sense. As we all know, she recently ended her contract with her previous agency, and she's probably in the process of signing with a new one. This card feels like it's directly reflecting that separation. It could represent a time where she felt a bit left out in the cold, maybe a little lost or even dealing with some financial uncertainty. But to me, it feels more like a transitional phase, and sometimes transitions aren't as smooth or easy as they seem from the outside. Her second card is the Four of Cups. This card can sometimes represent boredom, but continuing with the theme of her transitioning to a new agency, I see it more as her being in the quiet period. The cup from the sky shows that offers are still coming her way because she's talented and people know that. Even during the transition, she still probably has work to do. But I also feel like she's keeping mostly to herself for now. It feels like a time where she's not super active because she's busy with the transition or other work. Maybe even focusing on something more personal, like family or just her own thoughts. Maybe she's taking this time to reflect on what kind of work she wants to do next with her new agency. She actually has a lot of force coming up. And here we have the Four of Wands. This is a really positive card. It represents balance and stability. No matter where she is in this transition, she has a strong foundation. She's established, people love her, and I feel like her family is probably very supportive too. Seeing the Four of Wands makes me feel like she's going to be okay, or that she already is okay, even if things are shifting around her. What really stands out is how grounded she is and how much she's already proven herself in the industry. That's why the stability card is showing up. Things are stable for her because she's already built a solid name and reputation. And then she got another Wands card, the Nine of Wands. Honestly, all of her energy so far really makes sense. Like I mentioned earlier, transitions can be tough. Imagine working with a company for 10 years and then suddenly having to leave. That's not easy. I'm not really seeing any major conflicts in the cards, but this one does suggest she's near the end of some chapter. Since this reading is focused on her current energy, it feels like she's wrapping things up. She just has to hold on a little longer for it all to settle. I get the sense she might be trying to secure something good for herself, or maybe she's just being really careful, like reviewing documents, making sure everything's in place. The vibe here feels like that annoying in between phase where there are still loose ends to tie up, and honestly, it can be tiring at times, but she's okay. Lastly, we have the Two of Pentacles. Looking at the full spread, there's no major arcana here, which tells me this reading is really focused on day-to-day energy. Nothing too dramatic, just the kind of transitional stuff she's navigating right now. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling priorities and adapting to change. It makes sense here, especially with her switching agency, but maybe still working. She could be figuring out how to balance her new responsibilities, maybe working with different people. Of course, I'm not there with her, so I can't say for sure what's happening behind the scenes, but overall it feels like she just need a bit more time to get everything sorted before we can see her face again. Also, if she is filming, that takes time. Overall, the cards don't indicate any major conflict or stress, so I think that's good and we can just keep on waiting for her next work to come out. And that's the end of this reading. Remember that tarot reading is based on energy, and as the interpreter of these energies, I may not be 100% accurate. Please remember to be logical, have an open mind, and keep yourself grounded with the information. If you're interested in buying a reading from me, please check out my description for my contact information or visit my Etsy store, annabellatarot.etsy.com. I also accept payment and donations via PayPal. For pricing, please see my channel's description. Feel free to leave your requests in the comments, but I will prioritize purchase readings and most popular requests that fit my interests. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day and see you next time.